Hello Illuminators, today we're gonna have a reading about your spiritual gifts. Some you already know about and some you don't, so I hope that this reading helps you recognize them and utilize them more in your daily life. When you just start your spiritual journey, it's very helpful to know what your gifts are, because in there lies the knowledge of yourself. We get born with different gifts because they're connected to the soul mission that we are here to fulfill. So without further ado, here are the two piles I have for you today. Pile 1 is the yellow stone and pile 2 is the blue stone. And I hope you can choose your pile, and I will see you soon in your reading. Thank you, bye. So, for pile number 1, you chose this yellow stone, and this is your reading. I'm gonna put the cards out. There we go. Now you can see everything. Okay, so hello pile 1. First, I see here with regeneration that you are someone who is used to rebirth in your life. You have probably gone through a lot in your lifetime, a lot of changes, and not always pleasant. But you have also overcome all those challenges and rose above them. You have also been given a lot of opportunities from the universe, because every ending means a new beginning. And you also have the energy within you to regenerate things and energies. Whenever you go and whatever you do, things grow. It's like you have a golden hand. Wherever you go, regeneration follows. That is so beautiful, pile 1. Then next we have by the book. Here I see that you are someone who literally goes by the book. You like justice and strive for it in everything you do. You fight for people who are in an unjust situation. You love equality and try to get it in everything that you can. You like to do everything the right way and by the law. That is very commendable of you, pile 1. And then the next one is community. Here I see that you are someone who likes people. You like to help the community. You strive in group environments, and you hold great value in family and friendship connections. To you, your family is everything, and it's very important. And also helping people in your community. You may be connected to some kind of charity or church, whatever you resonate with. In any case, you love people and you like to help them in any way that you can. And now that we have message in a bottle. This is connected to signs from spirit or God or whatever you believe in. It's talking about how God sends you messages if you want to hear them and if you ask for them. You're connected to the divine, and it's talking to you. Sometimes we get messages all our life, we just don't know what they are and don't understand how to recognize them and read them. My whole life I was looking at license plates and reading them without knowing why, and it was because there was repeating numbers on them, and I was supposed to read those and read signs from them. So you may be going through something like that. This can be anything from double repeating numbers or songs or anything that stands out to you. It's just important to watch out for them so you can understand them and what the message is. And with time, you will get better at it. Now we can go to your tarot cards. First off, we have the King of Cups. With this, I see that you are someone who is very sensitive. You're empathic and sense how other people are feeling all of the time. You're also very gentle and loving. But being sensitive doesn't mean you are weak. No, you are just more understanding of other people's feelings because you have been through a lot too. Your heart guides you through life, and family and loving connections are the most important to you. You would do anything and everything for those you love. With you, they will always feel safe. Pal 1, you are some really amazing people. Can I be your friend? Okay, now we have the Sun card. This talks about you being a very happy person. You're the life of the party. Everyone is always drawn to you. You live your life through your inner child and try to see everything in a positive way, even if it's bad. Wherever you go, you change the mood to better. You ooze confidence and positivity, and people are attracted to you, like moth to a flame. Wow, Pal 1, that's some good power to have. I really like it. Next we have 8 of Cups. You're someone who is not afraid to change. This is something that most people are intimidated by, but not you. You welcome it with open arms. I think it's because you've been through it so many times that you're used to it. It became something normal to you. The things that other people run from, you embrace. If you see that something is not working for you anymore, you just walk away and find something better. And next, we have the 8 of Coins. This talks about being determined and being good at your craft. Also talks about commitment and concentration. So from this, I see that you are a very ambitious person who is good at what they do. You strive for perfection at everything that you do. You're very committed and concentrated. You never let anyone down. If you start something, you finish it. I have to say that this is a very good skill to have these days. So okay, now we are going for the last 2 oracle cards that are on the sides here. And first we have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Your body knows how to heal itself. It is its natural state, so you have the ability to heal yourself. With time, we have all went from being connected to our inner selves to totally disconnected. Almost people know now that they see, all the people know now is what they see and hear. No one is paying attention to what their soul is telling them. We all have a lot more vast soul than what we know of. And we have a lot more knowledge that is sitting there dormant just to be rediscovered. So try to tap into your soul, your higher self, and you will see that you can heal yourself and probably others with just your energy and pure intent. And the last card is the big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to forget what you have been through and hold a new vision for humanity. You are someone who is a natural big picture thinker, and you are here to bring ideas for the future. You're getting new ideas, whether artistic inventions or visions. The Pleiades are encouraging you to do whatever you're called to do, to not be afraid to be the first one. It can be hard to be different and to do something not a lot of people will understand, but you will be supported by the universe as you do this. Okay, Pal 1, this was all for today. I hope you liked the reading. I loved reading for you. So like and subscribe, and I hope you have an awesome day full of love and abundance. If you want a personal reading, my email is below. Thank you. Namaste. Bye. Hello, Pal 2. For those who chose this blue stone, this is your reading. So first, we start with Unfinished Symphony. What I think that this card represents for you is spiritual gifts, is that in this lifetime you're closing all unfinished businesses from your past lives. And also, maybe you are here to heal your family and ancestral karma, So you'll be the one to right the wrongs, complete all the lessons for your bloodline. This card is talking about completion of a project or mastery, but through radical acceptance. Here in the book, it says, take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. This talks about you going through spiritual awakening and healing your emotions and your psyche to ascend and close all the karmic lessons for you and your ancestors. I know that this is a very strong message, but you are probably a starseed who came here to help heal the planet. So keep up the good work. I know it's not easy. I'm going through it too myself, so I understand. But believe in yourself and the universe, and you can do it. Next card we have here is Deep Knowing. This talks about intuition, empathy, and hypersensitivity. We all have intuition, just some people tend to ignore it. You are the one who doesn't do that. You have a strong sense of intuition. Intuition is a sense that allows you to talk to source, the consciousness that you are part of but cannot see with your naked eye. You have the ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. In a way, you are a living, walking lie detector, and no one can hide anything from you. This deep knowing helps you open the door to a wisdom far greater than the limiting human experience. All you need to do is to listen and act accordingly. There are so many ways that your intuition can speak to you. One of them is the clairs. There are different ways that the universe talks to you. You can get messages in your brain through movies, songs, hear them from people. Lots of different ways. You just need to learn to decipher them, and with time, you'll be a pro. Now we have the next card, Serendipity. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. It talks about synchronicities, good fortune, things just aligning for you at the right time, signs and symbols. This card says that you are in alignment with the divine. Your dreams and collective dream resonate in perfect harmony. This means that you are a very lucky person. Luck and synchronicities follow you everywhere you go. You're blessed by God, and when you're in alignment, miracles happen. You're being supported by the universe to continue on your journey and whatever endeavor is calling on you. So just keep on and you will get amazing results. The next card is Blessed. Wow, pile number 2, you're truly a lucky person. This card shows me that the universe is favoring you, and one of your spiritual gifts is luck. A lot of times in your life, things have been orchestrated out of the blue in your favor. Like it says in the guidebook, it's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. I'm sure that you've seen this happen to you in your lifetime, where you were saved in the last moment by forces you couldn't explain. It's like everything was at the right place at the right time. The guidebook just says that you should always be grateful for those gifts from Spirit, because you are truly blessed and protected by the divine. Wow, these were some profound messages, pile number 2. Now we will move on to your tarot cards. Your first card is the Three of Swords. You have been through a lot in life. You have been stabbed through the heart by a lot of people. I'm so sorry for that, pile number 2. I know how it feels. But you still prevailed, and you didn't let that stop you or change who you are. Your heart stayed intact. You still love everyone, and even if they don't love you back. One of your spiritual gifts is a pure and loving heart. A heart full of unconditional love for everyone. Unconditional love, and I know that it's hard to live like that in this 3D world, where that is not something people acknowledge. They usually think that you are weak and too sensitive. But in the eyes of God, the Spirit, angels, You are a rare gem that is very needed here on planet Earth right now. As we said before, you are a starseed, came here to change how this world was going up till now, and your loving heart is one of the most important things needed here now. You're here to show people what love is and how to care for each other and how we all truly are one in the eyes of Source. That was a really beautiful message, pile number 2. Okay, now we have the Magician card. So here we are really tapping into your spiritual gifts. The Magician is someone who has a lot of power. And I don't mean negative power. It is someone who knows their strengths and knows how to use them for their advantage. We have already talked about some of your gifts, and that is probably not all of them. But with time, we all slowly start seeing our gifts arise, and we can slowly cultivate them. You also have a lot of gifts from your previous lives that you were mastering, so you can use them now in this one. The Magician is someone who knows their gifts and utilizes them well. It can also mean that you are very good at manifestation, getting things that you want appear in your life. Whatever your powers are, it's all up to you to know for certain. You are very good at them. Next we have 5 of Wands. This is a card of conflict and fighting. Sorry, I just bumped into the camera. And what I think that this means is this reading is that you are very good at solving conflicts. You are a good mediator between people. You like peace and strive for it. You're also a born fighter, and you're ready to fight for what you believe in. You won't let anyone stop you from what you want. You have a strong will and go and get whatever you want, no matter what anyone else thinks about it. That's a very good gift to have, I have to say, pile number 2. So now we have Ace of Coins in reverse. So I asked Spirit why this card was in reverse in a reading like this, and it's because this was like a warning or a lesson for you. So in upright, this card is all about material abundance and prosperity. But in reverse, it's the opposite. It's overspending, being poor, and bad planning. So what it's trying to tell you is that you're probably through life had problems with money, and Spirit is telling you to try and save your money and to change your view of money. Maybe in your childhood or later you were in some kind of bad situation with parents or someone, and it made you hate money, and that blocked it from coming to you. So maybe try to find the root of the cause and heal it so that you can rise over it and live your best life. So, and last, the 6 of Swords reversed. This connects to the 3 of Swords that we had before. You have been through hell in relationships in your life, and it has made you very guarded, probably. You were abused, trapped, felt unstable. But Spirit is saying that you have moved on from this, or that you can. Going through our spiritual journey helps us heal all those patterns, wounds, and karma from the past, and helps us to move forward with a clear heart and soul ready to do anything. All that pain is like chains around your feet, but once you get those off, you are free to fly. And now we have come to the last 2 cards that are here on the side. First one is the Messenger, serious energy bringing harmony and balance. The message in the book was so profound that I wanted to read it to you from the book. You're a part of a league of souls who have dedicated their lives to the upliftment of the planet, to returning home and again to see the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius. Often appearing as a shade of blue, they hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance, to help us see that we're all connected and then the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. You're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on Earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational sound. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all, a returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. And there's a Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? Okay, so like it says there, you are here to bring harmony between the masculine and feminine energies within all of us. As you do it for yourself, it will ripple through the planet and affect others too. This was a really deep message, pile number 2. I hope you understand it and you liked it. And the last card today is Star Bathing, Light Body, Crystal Grid, and Transmission and Activation. And I was also called to read from the book. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten, and all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you might be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on Earth to unlock those cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called the Star Bathing. Download the Star Bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the Earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places with not knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. So you are called to work with the grid of the Earth and star bathing. You're probably called to journey to some places in the Earth without knowing why. Just go slowly with this. It is not easy to change your life completely. And just go and travel the world if you're called to. But do everything in your own pace. Nothing is gonna run away. You will know once you are ready. So okay, pile 2, that was all for your spiritual gifts. I hope you liked the reading and you will like and subscribe. And I hope you have an awesome day full of love and awesome abundance. And if you want a personal reading with me, you have my email in the comments below. Thank you. Namaste.